Welcome, Angela. See some people joining, and we'll get started here in just a second. The lung flush is an interesting one. Welcome, Tammy, Kim, Moshier Boys 4. I love it. I'm assuming that's your last name. Some of you guys, I'm not sure who you are. So hi, welcome, Kim. Okay, so my name is Jen O'Sullivan, and we're doing a detox week. I love detox week. I know that at the end of this week, my skin is radiant. Just everything feels good, and I think that that's part of why we want to do this too. I know that detoxes are so popular. What I want to encourage you guys to do is to consider your whole body. Okay, so a lung detox is something that I don't know that many of you know how to do, so I'm going to teach you, and I love doing them. I think it's something I forget to do as well. When you look at a baby, right, they breathe and their stomach is going in and out. It's not their chest, it's their tummies. And it's so sweet to watch a baby breathe because they're just this rise and fall of a tummy. And so part of the fun with that is that we now start looking at ourselves and how lame we are. We breathe from our chest. We breathe this very shallow breaths. In and out, right? They become this kind of like quick, like we're kind of freaking out breath. What I want to encourage you guys to do is start breathing from your abdomen. It's a little bit different. When you breathe, you want your belly to go in and out, and meaning like it's kind of like a balloon. So it's like, okay, so when you're breathing, welcome you guys, I want you to breathe from your abdomen, okay? So the other thing though that is fascinating about our breath is, think about an oil change. When you go to get your car changed, the oil, you don't just top it off each time. Well, that's what we're doing when we breathe. We keep topping off our oxygen each time, okay? This is going to help you relax immensely, okay? So this breath work is going to help you relax, and that's what's a good thing. But when you breathe, I want you to try this right now. I want you to take a deep breath in, and then a deep breath out, okay? There are all sorts of methods of how you should hold your tongue or how you should breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. And, I mean, I'm not getting into that today. What I'm getting into is the simple realization that every single time we take a breath, we actually breathe out not everything. And when you get an oil change, you dump all the crappy oil, right? When you dump all that crappy oil, you then fill it with brand new oil. So as you're moving through your breathing, I want you to try doing this 3 times. And what that means is you're going to breathe out and you're going to keep breathing out. And it's difficult. And you're going to feel like you're squeezing your lungs. So you're going to go. And then I'm pushing my lungs, like my voice, it like changes. You're like pushing and pushing and pushing. You're literally trying to wring your lungs out of the air. And I turn all bright red, right? That's what I want you to do. I want you to try to get it all out and then breathe in. And because when you got that all squished out, what happens to a sponge, right? Is that it pulls all back in, okay? So I want you guys to do that 3 times a day minimum, or try to do it 3 times and then 3 times a day. So 3 times a session, 3 times a day. I want you to eliminate all of your waste inside your lungs. It's like no joke. It's like a, and then you go more, and then you go more, and you're like, the veins are popping out, and then you breathe it back in, okay? So and I want you to, when you take that deep breath in, I want you to breathe it back in, like as much as you can. Fill up your lung capacity as much as you can, and then do it again, okay? So that's what I want you to do for your lung cleanse. It's amazing. Some of you guys were asking, do I have Twitter? Yes, I do. It's just Jen Photo. I'm linked here, so you can swipe right, and then you can actually tweet from your account, and you can put me in there or whatever. And you're getting rid of you're just cleaning out your lungs. So it's not a specific waste, and I think that's actually a good question. But part of the issue is that our air, our oxygen, is what keeps us surviving. Yeah, I follow back for people who give me 500 hearts or more. I try to find you guys, and just because I know that those are people who are following me and giving me hearts. So And then I follow you back. So the more hearts I get from you, the more I'll actually follow you. I love following people back, but I don't follow random people back. I follow people back that I see are actually involved. So the more involved you are, I love following back. But that hopefully will help. The breath work is huge. That clean lung capacity is a big deal, especially diffusing. And so I'm going to show you this. I have it kind of far away here. Let's see if I can pull it up a little bit. But you guys can see here, let's see if I can get this. I'm in my son's room, so this is his little diffuser. I've got all this humidified, ionized water here, and it's got oils in it. And when I do my breath work, I will breathe out, right? And then I put it right under me, like literally here. I'm like, can you see that? It's like right under me. And it's, I will do that often where I'm sitting for work, like if I'm working on my computer. Ooh, it's wet. And I'll put it right in between my legs. I will just do my breath work while I'm on the computer, okay? So I encourage you guys, right now it's just Citrus Fresh. And Citrus Fresh is a great blend because it has multiple energizing, uplifting oils, but it also has the oils that are the lymphatic stimulators, okay? So hope that helps. Citrus Fresh is great. You can see all my websites in my profile picture, or my profile on Periscope here. And yeah, I'm excited because we're going to move on from here. So we just talked about breath and actually detoxing your lungs and how we breathe, and not getting into a huge intense amount of it, but just to detox your lungs. And then I'm actually going to show you how to dry brush next, which is super fun. And so we'll do that at the next Periscope. And for those of you who are following me on YouTube, this is from Periscope, so you see me answering questions, but you don't see all of the stuff that's happening on here. Okay, we'll talk to you guys in just a bit.